King of the Road. Thanks for cruising Southeast Texas in the King's Caddy. It's the King of the Road show, and I'm your host, Jim King. During the next half hour, we'll wrap up our look in the rear view at the 41st Annual Texas Rice Festival in Winnie. We'll also look back at the recent Lamar University homecoming, and our LU coverage will include the debut of my shiny new Cardinal Red Hyperbike with matching poofy crown. First, we'll cruise back to Winnie Rice Festival to conclude our exclusive concert footage and interviews with country legend Johnny Bush and Texas country singer-songwriter Max Stalling. Ride shotgun with me and hold on tight as we cruise back to the 41st Annual Texas Rice Festival in Winnie.
One man has the power to take you behind the scenes. Jim King of the Road.
Jim King of the Road.
The 41st Annual Texas Rice Festival took place at Winnie Stoll Park on September 29th to October 2nd. During this segment, we'll wrap up our look in the rear view at this year's festivities in Winnie, Texas. In case you missed last week's program, here are some highlights from that episode. The 41st Annual Texas Rice Festival live entertainment lineup included Kevin Fowler, Wayne Toops and Zaidi Cajun, Casey Donahue, Aaron Watson, Johnny Bush, Max Stalling, and the Band of Heathens. Johnny Bush, great to see you in Winnie, Texas. You know, it's great,
well, you're
man.
the real king of the road, huh? And I thought all this time Roger Miller was.
Well, I'm self-proclaimed. Actually, I started my little King of the Road shtick when I was working not too far from Roger Miller's hometown of Barrick, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was about, I've been doing this 15 years. Been wearing a silly head around for 15 years, calling myself the King of the Road, but we're talking.
I'll accept that.
It's all about you. Today, it's Johnny Bush, the legend, from Houston originally, so you're not too far from your stomping grounds.
Right. When I was about 17 years old, I worked at the oil fields around here. We worked a well over here in Winnie Stoll, they call it then. I was 19 and Winnie was 21, and we formed a bond that is still true today.
Yeah. Well, you wrote Whiskey River, one of his most famous tunes that you actually penned, and maybe not everybody knows that, but you cut the song, and it was a hit. It was a hit for you too.
A lot of people think Willie wrote Whiskey River, and I don't care if they think that because I get the check.
Right.
But the good news is, last week they just released another version of Whiskey River with Jerry Lee Lewis and Willie. I've been drinking all night, and my head is so sore.
At the conclusion of last week's show, we were just beginning our exclusive interview and concert footage with Dallas-based recording and touring artist Max Stalling. Here's more from Max, one of the founders of the Texas country music scene.
The white afternoon. I've been here forever, my whole life with you. Trapped between mornings, optimism, and night's bleeding green.
Max Stalling, man. Great to meet you in the flesh.
Nice to be met in the flesh. Good to see you, Jim. Thanks so much for having me, man.
Well, thank you, man. We did a radio interview on KSET a couple days ago. Now we're speaking to each other face to face, and fantastic show, man. And your bio says that you're a songwriter first and performer just in second, but I have to disagree. I think your performing is at least equal to your songwriting.
Well, I appreciate that very much. I've come to really enjoy the performance side, really getting to get out there and connect with people and meet all these really cool people. There's so many just really cool people with so many hilarious and outrageous things to say that's a great boon for me.
Living in Texas, there's no shortage of material, is there? There's all kinds of characters.
If you just keep your glove open, you're going to find something. You're going to net something cool eventually.
It's Max Stalling. educated singer-songwriter. Got his
Oh,
master's
wow.
degree from Texas A&M. I'm from UT. Sorry about that.
Sorry about what happened to y'all today.
No,
And last week.
We won't even talk about this year. It's going to be terrible.
Oh,
But
hey, come join the club.
well, it's a pleasure to meet you, man.
Jim, thank you, man. It's always a pleasure getting to meet new folks. Thanks for having me on. Thanks for the radio, and I hope you treat us kindly.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's Max Stalling.
All right. Love the hat.
I love your hat.
Well, thank you very much. We have a mutual hat admiration society.
I've got a blank spot just like yours. Don't all these people make you feel alone? I know it's not right to stare at you. I know it's not right to think these thoughts. I know that I should be strong, but I'm wondering if I could be wrong, if I could be wrong. I see you there on your bar stool. I'm trying hard not to look. You same as out of place as I feel. Aren't we a pair of open books? I know it's not right to buy you a drink. I know it's not right to think this way. I know it's not right, but it's been so long. I'm wondering if I could be wrong, if I could be wrong. Here we are, two shattered hearts. Don't misery love company. Maybe between us we can take two wrongs. Take two wrongs, take two wrongs. Make one right, make one right tonight. Here we are, two shattered hearts. No misery, love company. Maybe between us we can take two wrongs. Take two wrongs, take two wrongs. Make one right, make one right tonight. Right here at the Rice Festival in Winnie, Texas, we're gonna make it all kinds of right.
We're looking in the rear view at the 41st Annual Texas Rice Festival in Winnie. Our exclusive coverage from this year's festivities will continue next. A minute ago, these Longhorns were kind of snoozing behind me.
Right.
It kind of remind me of my Texas Longhorns this year. It's like, we got lazy Longhorns. And coming up later, we'll look in the rear view at Lamar University's recent homecoming.
King of the road.
Oh yeah, that's me, riding off into the sunset on my new Cardinal Red Hyperbike with matching poofy crown.
Oh, hail to the king.